Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Phenomenal.
You can get it striving, you can get it diving, you can get it mixing cement. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer, and the best cold beer is Vic. Vic Bitter.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Street's Golden Gay Time. Now available in smooth chocolate mouth.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
Professor, would you say it's time for our viewers to crack each other's heads open and feast on the goo inside?
Yes, I would, Kent.
Welcome everybody, welcome back. Man, it feels like I've been streaming every 12 hours or so. I hope you are doing well out there in YouTube land or Rumble land. Get it in there quick. We are, of course, simulcast on Rumble. Wow, there's already 5 people over there. Excellent. Fantastic. We are here to help very good friend of the channel. You all know him as Raiden Radio, to launch his newest book into the stratosphere. Talk about a guy just pumping books out. Love to see it. I know that it's like everyone decides, you know what? It seems lately everyone decides we're all going to stream. We're all going to stream together. This is how it's going to be. So I do want to thank the 17 people who have chosen to be with us here today on YouTube. I know there's so much going on today, but we're going to persevere. We're going to give this thing the best kickoff that we can. And to get that all started, we first must honor those of you who are here. First of which is Jeremy Burtz extending his lead, just pipped David by a very quick margin there. Look, there he is, right underneath him. He's hailing Jeremy Burtz, the current champion, and me and the chat. We have Bretsky the Great in the house. There's Dean. Dean, do you want to jump on? I know you've got a cover on this. Maybe jump on, hang out. It is a party, after all. Felix Huss, the Link Master, is here. Dojo Kun is here. Twirly Wolf, Snuggy Jr. saying, what's up? What's up? Mo Biggs, hail. Mo, thankfully dipped out last night. Didn't see the worst of my inebriation. But actually wasn't that bad. You know, got inside, got some Hungry Jacks into me, and it was all good. It was all fine. Atheline is here. Who else is here? Who else can I say hello to? Michael Deecher says, mixing cement is a metaphor. A metaphor for what? A metaphor. I'll have to think about that one. Who else is here? Who else? Neff is ending. Neff is ending? What's Neff ending? This is going to be my first stream of the day too, as well. I won't be able to stream tomorrow because Victoria's got the nationals on for jiu-jitsu, and Amarok is closing out today. So depending on what goes on, I know Eric is on Ethan's at the moment. They are launching Battlebrick Road. We were planning on doing a CG team after this stream. That might not happen now. So maybe it'll be a joint Battlebrick Road launch, and we'll launch day and Amarok close out later tonight. But that'll be, you know, just like the same time as last night's was as well. All right, let me... Kung Fu Jitsu, says Jay Ryan. Yes, that one. Exactly. We've got Rick Saylor in the house. Rick Saylor. Oh, I'd love to see Rick in the house. Down Goes Solos here. Nomad Damon. Let me send some links out. How about that? Let's get this party started. All right, there's one for Raiden. Let me find Dean. I haven't sent Dean a DM in a while. There he is. I don't know if he's available. He might be. No, I sent him a DM the other day. What am I talking about? Oh my god! Because he is working on a Lucent fan art piece. All right, they've got some links there. This is the reason for the season today. How to Die 2. Has he got any more followers there? Do sign up now. I don't know what happens. Couple of signups. I don't know what happens if you sign up, if that gets you anything extra. But hopefully it does. Hopefully it does. We can ask this man. Holy cow! I can see him.
Hello,
He's
hello.
a real... You're a real boy. Ah! Oh, Clark's going to love that. Clark loves his Bucky. Clark calls him Bucky's. Even though I keep saying, no, it's Bucky and it's his place. He doesn't
He
care.
owns it. Yeah.
He owns it. Exactly.
He's a proprietor.
How you going, man?
I'm doing good, man. It's
Feeling
a big
good?
Day. It's a big day.
It is, isn't it? It is. And thank you for moving it. Originally, we were going to do it tomorrow, which, you know, hindsight is 2020. It might have worked out a little bit better. But just because everyone is friggin' launching and streaming today. But we're going to do it. It's going to go great. Snuggy says, Bucky's is the shit. What did you get there? What were you holding up there that you got from Bucky's?
Oh, I got my beaver nuggets.
Oh, my God. Mo says 30 variant covers and at least 10 not safe for work versions of my boy ain't serious about hitting big on Kickstarter. Yeah. How many big booby variants do we have on this?
You know, it's going to be a trial by fire. We're gonna see what people are into. I'm as much as I'm looking forward to launching this, I'm also looking forward to getting feedback on it and finding ways to kind of improve it. I'm not doing the mouse pad. I'm sorry. Like, for those of you who want the Milker mouse pad, it's not going to happen here.
What's your mic settings there? You sound like you're coming in on a different mic.
Let me play around with that.
Yeah, you keep doing that. I'll say hello to some more people in the chat. What do we got here? What do we got? We got Finacha in the house. How you going, Finn? Oh, we got a Zaid raid. Welcome to the Zaid Raiders. 33 people watching now. Thank you so much, Phil. Phil's been doing his the Diaz Brothers show on just by himself. Bring back Brandon. Can we not bring back Brandon? I don't know what he's up to.
Is this a little better?
A little bit. I mean, I can hear you. It just you sound like you're distant.
Yeah, I think I may have chosen the wrong microphone. I might have to leave and come back unless you want to just. I could do that while the countdown is playing.
Sounds like a plan. Matt Downey says sex sells. It's not a new concept. Well, it's new to Kickstarter. I don't remember Kickstarter being the go-to place for all the Tangalangs, but I guess it is now, and you know, it is what it is. Brandon was there today. Oh, I kept popping in and I was just seeing Phil. Oh, screw me then. I guess I didn't watch the whole thing. He tripped and was crushed by a box of cash grab copies. Oh, well, rest in peace, Brandon. He was there, he fell down and died. Oh, no. Well, hopefully he can be resurrected in time. It's what is it? We're 11 past the hour. We usually do this, around about now. How are you feeling? Is your mic back?
No, I think I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna have to go
All right.
and then do it during the countdown.
Is there anything we need to know before we go live on this?
Just that if you have joined the sign-up list, I'm gonna get a referral. So you don't have to get book 1. If you get book 2, you're automatically gonna get the physical copy of book 1.
Oh, damn it! I hit refresh and it's already live. Oh no! Hold on a sec. We're screwing with the magic here. Ah! Launching!
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Here we go.
We are live. Oh my god, it's up. Wow, I'm so happy. Little bit of boomerang on a Saturday for me. I'm going to put the link there in Rumble. I'll put the link in on YouTube. I'm going to pin that, replace that pin message. This is a great start, says Cranberry Langus. Admiral Wackas asks, are you going to launch this on Indiegogo later at some point?
If I'm going to launch it again later, it's going to be on Fund My Comic. I'm basically at the no. It's just a flat no for Indiegogo for me.
He's done with Indiegogo. Snark says Bancroft still drunk confirmed. No, I had a good sleep. I got my cup of tea. I had my Hungry Jacks. We're all good to go. All right, here's the deal. As always on a launch stream, if you do back, please do send me that backer number or in the chat, sorry. So that we can shout you out, let everyone know that you are the bee's knees. We're still waiting on who will be back in number 1. Let's play the trailer, actually. To do that, I've got to, of course, I've got to stop sharing this screen and start sharing a new screen. Here we go. Present with the share tab. Yep, all right, we've got it. All right, let's watch this, see what this is all about. Very cool, very intriguing. Hey, great art on there. Who's the artist on this?
That is Sheenan Cody. He's a Japanese artist I went with this time.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Manga.
No. I don't want to anger. No, I don't want to. Don't want to upset Mo. Is my
Of course
mic
not.
sounding better? I think I figured
You
it out. I
sound
think
much better now.
Yeah,
Now
okay.
you sound like the Raiden we all know and
It's
love.
it's
Your,
because I
hot
hooked up the
takes.
webcam and it automatically, set it to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
microphone.
Yeah, it sounded like that too. It sounded like you were pretty far away. Cranberry Langer says, interesting. Mo says, you got to be effing kidding me. What happened, Mo? Oh, the mangas? No, it's just Japanese.
There's no
Not everyone in Japan
No.
is a what is a mangaka? I don't know.
Just
Save these
pretend-
shenanigans for Thursdays.
Just pretend you don't know.
Slim Crow asks, any chance of a Fund My Comic campaign? We just addressed that. If you do another campaign, it would be on Fund My Comic, not Indiegogo.
Correct.
That's how it's going to go there. All right, well, let's scroll down. We haven't seen any backers as of yet. Everyone, please, I know there's so many other streams and events happening today, so please do share this stream out. Let everyone know it is going down. Let everyone know that Raiden has launched How to Die, and How to Die 2, I should say. And he was just saying earlier, before I very boomerishly screwed up the launch, that what's the deal with getting the first book?
So there's a catch-up campaign to get books 1 and 2 on there, but if you were on the mailing list, you don't have to worry about that. You can just get book 2 and you'll automatically get a physical copy of book 1.
How generous. How generous. Fantastic. Excellent. Excellent. Great to hear. All right, well, let's jump right into it. We talked a little bit about this the other day. It's a very mysterious premise that you've got here. Essentially, the only way to unlock your superhero horror powers is to be on the precipice of death. Have I got that correct?
Yeah, essentially, it's just a world where the people who are kind of on, the down and out, if they have suffered enough, when they are confronted by death, they can unlock these superpowers. So instead of it being, like the best and the brightest and the fittest that are becoming superpowered, it's the very low, the people who've just kind of reached their bottom. Those are the people that are going to become like gods overnight.
Mo says, if you're put off on backing this, keep in mind Josh is a good writer and he promises it's not manga. No, it isn't. It is just because someone's Japanese doesn't mean it's automatically manga. I think. I don't really know if that's how.
Yeah, and then plus there's like Korean manga. So I mean, we could all be manga,
Oh God, don't say that. You're just digging yourself a bigger and bigger hole here. I think I saw it just go up on the. Hey, we have a backer, $20 raise. I do like that on Kickstarter. That little number thing that happens automatically. Don't have to refresh. Who is this backer number 1? Announce yourself in the chat. I demand it. Snark says, is it a painted death? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So me says Downgrowth. I don't know what that could refer to. Drug addicts, depressed people. Yeah, people on the brink. People on the edge. Moromi, we don't deal with that guff over here. He just says manga means comics. You're going to anger the Mo gods here. All right, so let's jump down in here. This is the main cover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing here. Who did this one? Is it the same artist in the interiors?
No, but it is a very long Italian name that I don't think this is only an hour-long show, so I don't think we have time to go through all of that.
Bertolucci Benedici. That's
spaghetti. This is by
it's spaghetti bolognese.
Giuseppe Spaghetti.
No, he's a great artist. We would never make fun of him. Just Call Me Hand says, congrats on the first backer. Who is it? Who could it be? Cranberry Langer says, Korean is manhwa, which is a mix of Japanese. Oh, mate. Mo, I don't know what's going on. All we had to do was say
I don't know who let
Japan.
these people in here.
I know, right? Don't we have gatekeepers? It's Gabagoo. Hey. It's Fugazi. No, it is horror. It's but it's like you got. I didn't really. I say this. It sounds weird. Like when you say the word kind of superpowers, and then you mix that with horror, it's kind of strange to me. But then I think, well, no, they all have superpowers in horror. You know, Jason can't die. Freddy is in the dreams and killing people. So I guess it is the right mix. Is there anything unusual that you're doing there, mixing essentially, you know, people who are getting powers and horror there?
I mean, there's a lot of horror elements in the design of the characters, a lot of those kind of tropes. It's just it's funny, you know, we make these comics that we think are all of our own, and then we have to kind of put them into a language that, you know, potential readers are going to understand. So it just becomes like a shorthand. But it's kind of, I would say the horror comes it comes from the surreal. The story and how the powers interact with each other is very much in the same vein as like the Max, right? So in the Max, you have a main character that's just like, you know, this big brooding monster, and then you have somebody that can, you know, completely control their mind and just completely take over. So how these powers kind of interact with each other is going to become like a chess match.
Oh, I like the sound of that. See, Mo was right. He promised. Yeah, he knows how to write. He knows how to weave a story together. Although I've only read just one of your books, but it was great. So I do very much vouch for Josh here. There are the two covers. So as you said before, if you were on the sign-up list and you get issue 2, you will be getting the first issue automatically. Otherwise, you're going to have to get them in the catch-up tier separately, or pledge. What are they called? Rewards. All the nomenclature. Who can remember it all?
Yeah, and I also like to kind of do things special for the opening weekend. So the other thing I'm doing is anybody who backs book 2 on the first weekend, if you're within that 48-hour window, if you're not on the mailing list, you're still going to get a physical copy of book 1. So even if you missed out, you can still just get book 2 and get a complete catch up.
Just Call Me Hen found your cover artist name.
Yeah.
Tagliatelle Carbonara. That's it. Must be. I mean, it looks Italian to me, so it has to be correct. Snark is throwing out, you know, nonsense words. Don't even.
He's just being too silly.
He does say this man goes to Bucky's. Obviously, he's good people. That is true, and I've been to Bucky's as well, so I can confirm that. Cranberry Langers looks like a really interesting concept, exciting, lots of story progression. How long are each of these books? Are they comic book size?
32 pages each.
Yep.
Probably going to end up being about 5 to 6 stories in total. The layering is really deep, right? So one of the characters is named Black, and another one is named White, and then another one is named Gray. So obviously it's like really complex. Like you won't even be able to wrap your head around it. It's so
it's worse than the Lucent. No one will know what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Look who turns up. Alex VOB. Facili isn't nonsense. It's a type of pasta. Alex, were you back in number 1? If not, I'm just going to say you're slipping. You're slipping.
I would tell you, but I don't know how to. I'm new to Kickstarter, so I don't know how to look that up.
It's a whole new thing, and they changed it as well. So apparently, Rob was telling me when he used to do Kickstarters, they've completely overhauled the whole thing. I think it's closer to what they do on Indiegogo now, but I can't really. He says, I mean, it wasn't hard this time, but yes. Oh, shade. Damn, he was. All right, backer number 1. Can you throw your backer number in the chat, bro? Come on. I'm already seeing here we've got 5 backers, and I haven't seen a single backer number in the chat. Admiral Waka says, I backed, but I'm not number 1. Well, thank you, Admiral Wakas. Admiral Wakas was yelling at me because I wouldn't yell yesterday. But as Mel pointed out, it's just not really in my repertoire. Is this Madame Grey here?
Yes.
Tell us about Madame Grey, because she's like she's one of the main characters in this.
Yeah, so this is really this is kind of her origin story. We kind of meet her as this she's homeless. She's a schizophrenic, so schizophrenia is something that either usually develops in people who are very young in their younger years.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. Sometimes it can happen in middle age, but usually it's typical or when the people are young. And what schizophrenia is essentially your brain is kind of misinterpreting reality. So a lot of times you'll see somebody with schizophrenia, like it'll be 100 degrees out, and they'll be wearing like a sweatshirt and like a jacket because their brain can't even interpret like hot and cold. So
I didn't know.
Obviously, her life is unbelievably hard. And so when she is confronted by death, she's able to take that and turn it into a weapon, right? So it's like what was inside is now pouring out of her, and she's able to control the perceptions of other people. So what you're seeing in that picture there, the one literally right behind me, is she's kind of poking through the filter of how she wants to be seen.
Great. I like that effect. So she's like ripping through reality.
And what you're seeing through the curtain, that is what she actually looks like. Because, well, I can't really spoil it, but I can't go any further. But we'll have to. So you're going to get to see how she becomes that monster.
The great Rod Looper says, "Nice storytelling on these page previews." There you go. Excellent. Hail, Rod. How you going, man? I just sent an email to Rod earlier. We are back working on Fractured Mind, which is very exciting. Mo Big says, "There's zero risk in posting your back number. Josh has assured me that this book is not Weebery." Yeah, I know. Look at it. How could it be? Her nose and mouth, there's no way they could both fit into that eyeball. And that's how we measure these things. At least that's how I'm assured by Mo. Scrolling down. I wish Mike would have bought Rob a Bucky suit. I didn't know they were for sale. I would have.
You can buy anything there. Like
I know, pretty much.
There are probably, when you go into a Bucky's, there's probably, you hear babies screaming. There's probably babies being born somewhere. There's probably babies being conceived somewhere. It's madness.
It's that big.
Yeah.
It's that big. And there's sections. Slim Crow back at number 5 looks good. Good horror, hard to find. I like what I'm hearing. Excellent. Fantastic. Thank you so much for backing. We've got Reese in the house. She has a pocket dimension. She has a kind of reality revealing power. Is that what she does? She kind of screws with what people see and think.
Yeah, and so what you're seeing on this page here is she's trying to show people, or she's having a conversation with somebody, and she's trying to show them what it's like to be her, and how she sees the world. And so the world to her, when she's struggling with schizophrenia, is like walking at the bottom of the ocean, right? And so there are a lot of these moments where you're seeing something really weird and off the wall, but it's really, you're seeing it through the lens of the character. So it's actually, I would say Skits might be a good comparison.
I didn't read that one, but I have heard fantastic things about it. This art, though, looks great. I love the colors, the style and everything looks really nice. Look at this, like the water coming in there. Very cool. Let me scroll back up to the top momentarily because there has been a bunch of activity over here. We are up to 6 backers, 193 raised. On our way towards that $2,000 goal. Great to see. All right, let's head back down here. What else we got?
Be careful now.
Why? What? What's that?
Something. I mean, I blurred it out, but I'm warning you now.
Oh, underneath this?
Yeah.
Do I have to?
I mean, it's blurred out, so I mean.
What have you done? What have you got? I see. Oh. Well, there's one set of legs there. That looks like a head, an arm.
I mean, that's just two people, enjoying each other on a dumpster. I mean,
Is that another head there? Why would there be a head here when there's a head up here? Or is that just shadow? I don't understand what's happening here.
That's his back.
That's his back. Good. Okay. All right. Whew. Excellent. A bit early in the morning here for that. A man is bottomless. It's a beast.
Yeah.
You're banging Michael. Sheesh. Oh my God. Outrageous.
And, who hasn't done that on a dumpster? And then if you scroll down, they're just enjoying a hot dog. You know, I mean,
That was
it's
them?
young.
A
It's young, yeah,
post-coital hot dog?
yeah. I mean, you know, they probably went. It's probably from Bucky's.
They look a bit disheveled, I'll have to say.
That could definitely be a Bucky's.
Yeah. Really nice. Rod points out nice ambient colors too. I agree. Looks gorgeous, says Cranberry Langers. Hey, Snarkticon. We got a super chat here from Reese of $5. I really do appreciate people that get my name without me saying it. Have money. Thank you so much. I mean,
that's an Eagles avatar.
Numbers.
Go Birds. Yeah.
There you go. Extra good. Thank you so much for the super chat there. Bancroft almost panicked. I was thinking, oh no, has he dropped nipples on my... I accidentally dropped nipples on my own channel yesterday. I freaked out and had to change the video. I forgot it was in there. But thankfully they were behind a t-shirt, even though it was a wet t-shirt. Kramer Langer says, yeah, who hasn't? Well, we know D-Wag has. He does that nightly. But yeah, another D-Wag's cameo. Damn, he's in everyone. I know, right?
Yeah. I mean, he's in the dumpster, but yeah.
And Sumo says, young, unhoused love. They all gotta do it. Mo, is that dude who banged the chick on a dumpster and then treated her to a hot dog? Yeah, it's D-Wag. Just needs to grow a beard.
It was two hot dogs.
Is that what you say? I nearly didn't hear that. Is that what you say? Go Birds?
Yeah, go Birds.
Forgive my ignorance. I know nothing of the American leagues. Bucky's has the cleanest restrooms. That's what I was told. But, you know, we were already in the car driving away, and I can't remember if it was Camel or Camel's wife. They're like, oh, you know, that has the cleanest restrooms in all of America. I was like, oh, now you tell me.
Yeah, okay.
I would have gone in and tested.
I have to derail my own launch to point out that the funniest thing in Bucky's is they sell these things called kolaches, which is like it's like a little, I don't even know what you call it, like a dinner roll, but it has a sausage and cheese inside. And there's a sign on the wall that explains what it is, and it says meat, cheese, and bread, all 3 food groups.
All 3.
All 3.
All of them in one. Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing they have the technology to do
Yeah,
that.
in Texas, they don't even count vegetables as a food group.
And I like how the bread is a food group. Not grain. Bread. Mo says, I accidentally dropped nipples on my own channel. That was a quote from me. That was the last time Bancroft wore a V-neck blouse on the show. Oh, yeah, you would see it. You would see it. He made her pay for the hot dogs. Yeah, he made her work for him.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I did. I had to cover it all up. One was a foot long. One clearly not. Oh God. All right. Biker Angelo says Texan can confirm. Those are the 3 Texas food groups. All right. I had a pizza in Texas at the airport. It was outrageously priced. I thought, if this is what America's going to be, I'm going to be broke by the time I get home. I'm not going to be able to eat. But it was just airport prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy that you're
they know you can't leave.
Just charge whatever the hell you want. Baron Haas says, backed, listen, and How to Die 2, both tonight. Hal Baron Haas. Fantastic. Love to see it.
I can tell you who backer number 1 is. Yeah, I don't know. Alex.
No, he did. He said it was him. He did. He just didn't put it in there because he was like, I know he felt like he didn't want to shame everyone.
Got it.
Yeah, he knows it was him.
I think you win something free from Michael for that. So.
Oh, excellent. We'll organize that. Okay, sure. Alex gets my undying, unwavering admiration. Is that worth anything?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
No, but seriously, like this is a big day for me, but like this is a regular day for you, and I don't think I can really put into words how much I appreciate this. Since I kind of came back to the community, I've been looking forward to the day I would get to launch on here. And so I just wanted to say thank you. And you are truly the best among us and absolutely deserving of all the success that you found.
Thank you, man. That means a lot. No, I mean, I love doing this. And just today, Amarok was like, oh, I got nowhere to close out. And I'm like, I hadn't really planned it. But then I thought, no, well, I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I probably should squeeze in another one. I love doing it. I love being a part of it and, helping out as much as I can because I remember what it was like when guys like Cecil and John and Ethan helped me out. So always happy to give back. Philip V's typing in rigged. A bit early, Philip. I don't know if we go. Maybe later. Baron Haas was number 3, which is fitting for him. Snark says, Alex has no life and lots of free time, but first in these campaigns is an unfair advantage. Hold on now, Snark. That's uncalled for. Josh is comparing me to M. Bison. I'm the big boss. It was very kind. Snuggy says, hey, don't kiss up to Bancroft. Shh.
I mean, I'm already here. What am I going to do?
It's already here. All right, so remind me of this guy, this monster dude.
So that's the Black Ice. We see more of him, and his origin story is in book 1.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the pieces get put together here. His whole deal is he's basically a serial killer and a shape-shifting serial killer. So you can see he's able to kind of melt down there.
Mm-hmm.
But the other thing he can do is he can control the density of every cell in his body. So he can make every cell have the density of like a dying neutron star. So he's got the flexibility, but he also has, a freaking blade wherever he wants it to be, which is kind of what you see in the trailer.
Yep.
What you see there is, he's getting into a fight with somebody and the guy dodges him, but he had already planted a little piece of himself behind him, which he can then call back and kind of impales the guy a little bit there.
Very cool. Very nice. And look what we got here. The man who I invited, but he can't come on. I don't know why, but that's okay. I understand how it is. Here it is. There's them on the cover here by the great, the one, the only, Mr. Dean James. You know him as Comics Mate, who's just been out there kicking ass, putting out artwork, getting better and better with every single one. Experimenting with, looks like colored pencil to me. Is that colored pencil?
Yeah,
do you know?
I think so, yeah.
I wouldn't even dare. Very cool indeed. And that's a variant cover?
It's a variant cover. There's also a print on there for this. I was watching Joe M. Sontag one night, and they were talking about homages that have been overdone or done to death. And it got me thinking, has anybody ever done an homage to the Max and Julie Winters sitting on the edge of a cliff? And yeah, I talked with Dean. We worked on it. He put this together, and I think it's pretty awesome.
Doesn't matter what you put, what you do. If you say it's an homage, if you write what it's for, people always come out and say, "Oh my God, you've stolen a cover." Every single time. Rick Saylor says, yes. Philip V says, nice. Excellent. And Felix Huss, ever diligent, dropping links. The number 3, over on Rumble says, backed, I think I was first or second, because it was at 0. Well, you must have been second, because Alex was first. Thank you very much, the number 3.
Thank you.
Over there on Rumble. All right, so it looks like you can get a digital copy. You can get the second book, the physical copy. You can get the digital catch-up. You can get a print bundle. So that one, I guess you get the book and the print.
Yep.
You can get the physical bundle. That's the 2 books. And now, again, just pointing out in case you've just joined us, if you were on the sign-up to this campaign, just back, and you want both books, just back the second one. He'll include the first one in it as well as a reward for signing up.
Yeah, if anybody does it by mistake, like if anybody backs both, and they should have gotten the first one for free, I guess I'll just do like, you'll get both variants. Like I'll just throw in a variant one for free.
Excellent. Mo says, Bancroft's Butch Killigan homage was not received kindly. Did you hear about that affair?
No.
I wake up one day and... No, I didn't wake up. It happened late at night. I turn on my phone one day and there's all these messages from people who are like, oh, I see you ripped off a Butch Killigan cover. And I'm like, Butch Killigan. It sounded familiar. I was like, what is that?
Did you just pretend that you knew what that was? And was like, no, I totally
No, Mel actually asked me, what's Butch Killigan? I'm like, at first I thought it was a person. I'm like, did I have him on as a guest, Butch Killigan? And then we realized that no, it's an actual comic, but it's a comic from a guest that I had, and he had a panel or something in his comic where someone was falling off a building. And I don't know if you know, but I kind of like to do Ella falling off things.
Sure.
And in my cover, she was like reverse falling off a building. And so,
I mean, I know.
There was, there you go. There was, accusations were made. Man, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. So you can get the variant bundle, How to Die, what did we decide it was? Tattigali Carbonara.
I think it was Fusilli Bolognese.
Yeah, exactly. It was Lamborghini Ferrari. And the Dean James. See, that's so easy to say. Dean James.
Yeah. Everybody should just be called Dean James.
People? I know, right? You can get that bundle. You can get the Catch Up print bundle. So many bundles here. You can get the digital library. Oh, that's all your books in digital. Very cool. Man, you're putting the rest of us to shame here. I got to get more books out. You can get all covers for $40, and you can also get a sketch tier. What's the sketch tier?
I have 12 character sketches, like full page. It is going to be randomized, though. Not everybody can get Madame Gray, so I haven't exactly worked out how that'll happen.
But
but
are you going to do
who
first in, best dress, and you're just going to decide which ones are the best?
I mean, either that, or I could maybe do like a naked stick figure on the other side if they don't get Madame Gray.
Snuggy says it was I'm Not Starfire that Bancroft ripped off. Shh, Snuggy, I told you that in confidence. Dean's just announced something here. It makes me want to go and look up for something. Where is it? Catch Up sketch bundle. Original Dean James cover art bundle. You can actually buy that cover for $500. So any of you big spenders out there, if we're going to use the poker parlance, is that a word? You whales out there who have deep pockets and don't mind buying art as a very good investment, especially supporting a young up and coming lad by the name of Dean James. Grab that. It looks like, he says, if anyone here buys my original art, I will include a smaller piece of any character you choose, exclusive to this chat. Is that you, Alex? Admiral Wackass, Cranberry Langers, Snuggy Jr. I know Snuggy's bought original art before. It's a good deal. Dean is a artist on the rise. So take him up on the offer. That's all I'm going to say. We still have yet to do our poker talk. We won't do it here because we'll lose all of our...
No. I've already made a full trailer. Or not a trailer, but I guess like I have a show intro in the works. I think you're going to like it, but we're going to do that whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. My campaign is... the campaign is obviously still live.
How did I forget? Bancroft, it was so nice of you to take your campaign down just for my campaign to launch. I really appreciate
you're welcome.
That.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, I took it down. I took down the option to get it signed. So that's something, at least. Although I was so drunk, and thank you very much to Sumo and D and whoever else encouraged that with your very generous super chats last night, that I didn't end up actually taking any of the signature options off until about 9 a.m. this morning. So, yeah. Mo Big says, this could be your chance to have Dean sketch his infamous ARO gender swap AR ho. Oh my god. Where does Mo come up with this stuff? Unbelievable.
The ether.
I know, yeah, he just pulls them out from who knows where. Whence knows where. This is looking really great, man. Really cool. Very interesting premise, too. I gotta get some more of your books together. Read them all up. Although this is questionable, this panel. But that's alright. It won't. I presume it won't be blurred when you get it, when you receive it in real life.
There's no man butt in there either. Yeah,
Get
no.
your rocks off.
It isn't explicit, but there's a fair amount of light in the right places.
Hitting the right spot. Snuck says, everything I said to Alex, it's all kayfabe, bro. Don't worry about it. It's all gayfabe. It's all fine. Mo says, Dean actually came up with it. Well, I came up with the name. It sounds like you came up with it, Mo. Instant Mo classic. From who knows whence. Thank you, Cranberry Langers. Helping me with my grammar. It's always important. Who's the colorist on this? The colors are really tight.
It is.
Let me guess. It's like a Serbian Didomici Dadidovic or something. It's a Filipino with a name we can't pronounce.
You know what? Why don't we just call him Carlos?
It's Carlos.
I don't want to.
Spanish for Charles.
I don't want to mispronounce his name and end up on a CIA list.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You get investigated by the FBI. You know what happens after that. Sumo says, geez, Bancroft, what? What did I do? What did I say? It's not my fault if these people, these artists out there have unpronounceable names. I'm only a man. I can't, you know.
Yeah, Carlos Pepperoni. Yeah.
Jay Ryan says, damn, the diversity in this book is impressive. Yeah, you need to shop it around, let everyone know it's very diverse.
Very diverse, yeah.
You know, ticks all the right buttons. It's got, like, are these two homeless here? Why are they doing it in a dumpster? Her clothes look very... They are?
Yeah, they're both homeless. I mean, you know,
it's got.
She's still got to be hot, though.
Dumpster diving, you know.
Nobody's gonna buy a book for a sexy hobo if she looks too much like a hobo.
Yeah. Although I always find it less believable when I pass a young girl who's on the street asking for money. I'm like, tell me you can't go to some shelter and they would just let you in straight away. I don't know. Is that cruel of me? Dismissive, maybe? Should think about more what she's going through. I don't know.
Well, when I lived in the Pacific Northwest, what really threw me is when I would go downtown and there would be like homeless dudes in their 20s and they would have hot chicks with them. And it's like, man, could you imagine being like, I'm married, but could you imagine being a lonely guy and you're passing by like an actual homeless dude on the street who's able to get women and you're not?
Just may as well end it then and there. Yeah. I keep going back to this. I want to figure it out. It's like a puzzle. I want to know. And I like this. Hang on, we can't see it because I like this effect. You know, the toe curl.
You like feet?
Okay. That's just good artistry. That's just telling a story with art. Mo says, girl, you're putting the hoe in hobo. Also the B.O. Cranberry Lang says, I've been homeless. Chicks dig homeless dudes.
I've been homeless, and chicks do not dig homeless dudes.
Oh. Maybe Cranberry Lang is just a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
It's unhoused Bancroft. Jeez. I'm not.
Well, he
down
wouldn't.
with the,
Bancroft doesn't know that. He's extra house.
Yeah, I've got double housing here. I'm cottaged up. I've got a house in a house. Bancroft, do the Australian guy on the beach. Okay, so this guy here, as he's getting banged, or as he's banging his chick on the dumpster, he's like, "Oh my god, baby, so good, baby, oh my god, baby, so good, baby." Hola.
Sounds like he's already eating the hot dog, though.
That's how they talk. I can't explain it. It does. It sounds like they talk with a mouthful of food. Mouthful of souvlaki.
Those spaghetti eaters.
Yeah. Krager says, Yo, hail all, back at number 8, bow, hashtag follow the way, hashtag I stand with Mo.
Thank you, Krager.
Hashtags there. Thank you so much. Bancroft is also Camel's pool boy. Incorrect. Camel doesn't have a pool.
Does he have a boy?
I did go looking at houses with Camel and his wife, checking out the area where he lives. You can just walk through all these display homes and everything. And yeah, he was like, "Oh man, I don't want to go back to my shithole now." After seeing these places. Yeah, it's the accent in the Aussie Lightning guy. That's it. Italian Australian. Well, WOG Australian. We don't know. He might be Greek. He might be Lebanese. He might be Italian. Mediterranean. You know. Admiral Wackass assumes Italians have spaghetti in their mouths all the time until they see evidence to the contrary. It's a good assumption to do. It says it's a simple misunderstanding. Bancroft is Camel's pull boy. The old rub and tug, eh? No, definitely not. Definitely not. How are we going here on the campaign? Let's scroll up to the top, zoom it out. 8 backers, $224 raised. By my calculation, that is over 10%. Everybody, please do share the campaign out. Let them know this is up. Let them know this is live.
We're taking over Kickstarter.
Taking over Kickstarter. That's it. We're going to go everywhere. In all places. I love when Eric Weathers, he said it. I don't remember if it was a tweet or on a stream or something. He said, we jumped out of the Titanic into a life raft, but now we hit land. It's time to expand. It's time to get out there and take back some land. I was like, yes, let's do it. Eventually, I will go back, put stuff up on Indiegogo and Kickstarter as a second chance, but that will be when I've got my book finished, essentially. Admiral says, we saw you all tuck it out from it in Tampa, Bancroft. No, it's just tuck it out because Camel likes to stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning, which actually turned out to be a good idea because it meant I came back with no jet lag. So it was fine. Snark says, to any members of the Cosa Nostra watching, Bancroft does not represent us. I wonder how much of a foothold the Sicilian Mafia has in Australia. There has to be some.
Wouldn't it be the triads there?
Yeah. They had a whole bunch of them. I think they deported a whole bunch. This was back in the day when we used to deport people for doing crimes in our country. You know, you come over here, you get a residency visa, and then you commit heinous acts of crime. You get deported. It makes sense, right? These days, not so much.
Yeah, everything I know about Australia, I get from Miss Fisher's Murder Mysteries and what the heck, Mr. In Between.
I've been told so many times to watch Mr. In Between, but I just never got around to it. Anyone telling you not to sell to more people is an idiot. Oh my god, it doesn't care about you or your business. Jay Ryan.
I actually had a video. I made a video, I think it was a month ago on my channel about writing setup and payoff. And There is a scene in Mr. In Between that has the best setup and payoff I've ever seen in any medium. So if you want to check out,
watch it.
Well, I mean, if you want to like a little bit of a taste of it, I'm not saying it's great all the way through, but that video essay would be a good thing if you just want to check out the show.
I'll go check that out. I do love your video essays. I do love them. I watch as many as I see that I can catch. You know, sometimes I do miss some of them, but yeah, no, that sounds great. I do love a setup and payoff. I think that's kind of what if that's in a story, it always just gives me a sense. Okay, this is a writer who's at least thinking about what they're doing and wants to make something entertaining and interesting for his readers. So usually the other stuff is more than likely going to be pretty good. Mo says, to find out, go outside and yell, "Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball." I do that anyway. I have a whole song that I've been singing to my kids since they were babies. You know, the on top of spaghetti. You know that song? I do a whole thing for them. They love it. They call it the meatball song. I
mean, I grew up in Philadelphia, and, you know, I had quite a few friends that, you know, were beaten to death with garlic sticks, you know, garlic breadsticks. And it's, you know, it's sad.
Covered in garlic.
Yeah.
That's how they know. It's another mafia hit. How do you know? Because you smell they're covered in garlic. Oh, goodness. Excellent. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad you picked up some backers. It was a little slow to come in, but I know that there are so many things happening tonight. So, you know, I want to do an extra special thank to everyone here in the chat who's hung out with us here tonight to help Josh launch How to Die. It's your 5th or 6th crowdfunded book? Must be getting up there. Very impressive either way.
6? I think it's 6. Yeah, 6.
6th. Yeah, very impressive. So everyone, make sure you please do share out the campaign. I mean, we've got 30 days to get this thing funded. I know we're going to get there. You're going to hit up all the regular shows. Now that we can see you, and as well as just hear you. So that's good as well.
Yeah. And be sure to tune into the gutter in an hour and a half.
Tune into are you going to be on there?
Yeah, Aldous and I hosted on Friday nights. This week we're going to be talking about 12 Angry Men.
Oh, nice. It looks like Eric Weathers is going to do a CG team show. All right, excellent. Well, let me just set that up as a raid, if I can. Where is it? Come on, get in there. Excellent. All right, the raid is set up. Eric has obviously just launched Battle Brick Road 2. It's going amazingly. He did it on his own website, just like I did. So I'm going to have lots to talk about. We're going to get the team back together over there on Eric's channel. I think that's starting in a minute or so. So we are going to end it here. Raiden Radio, thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you.
For coming and launching on my channel. It's always an honor to help anyone, get their campaign off the ground with a bit of a bang. Love to see it happen. Go out there and back How to Die 2. Grab anything else on the campaign as well. Get that Dean James original piece. It's a steal. $500. Amazing stuff. And then later tonight, so much later, in about, what time is it? 12 o'clock. In about 5 or so hours, I think, I will do another stream. It might be with Eric. It'll definitely be Joshua Durstein. Josh is today. It's the Josh Day. We're going to be closing out Amarok. So make sure you come back for that. Hopefully we won't be up against a million other live streams then, but we probably will be. So that is what it is. All right, everyone. That's it from me for now. I'll see you over on Eric's. Hope you have a great night. Bye.
Individually, we are weak, like a single twig. But as a bundle, we form a mighty